This is how I see the world. Black, darkness, the absence of color. When I was little, I used to think that white was the absence of color, and black was every color combined. I guess I thought that because when you color with a bunch of different crayons in the same spot, you get black. To color in white, only a white crayon can be used. I guess I don't really know which is which, everything or nothing. People like to think that the things that happen to them happen for a reason. They are who they are because they work hard, or they're talented, or they simply deserve to be who they are. Everything you are and everything that you have can be taken away. After all, it happened to me. 2 months ago, my life changed forever. That was the last thing that I ever saw. The flash was so brilliant and yet so destructive at the same time. In my mind, I often play that image over and over again, like a record or CD that keeps skipping, but I'm unable to find the stop button. I wonder if the colors that I remember are really colors at all. Maybe I just made them up. That wouldn't be anything new. Throughout my life, the visions in my head have consistently been better than any image that I could find in real life. I don't know if that is a blessing or a curse. I used to be a filmmaker. I directed a couple of student films, and I was really starting to make connections in the industry. For the first time in my life, I felt like I finally had some direction. I never really knew what I was going to do when I grow up. Sure, I had ideas, but nothing that I could see myself doing for the rest of my life. Then I met a director by accident. I told him that I really loved movies and I was interested in working on them. He let me tag along and help work on his movie. From that moment on, there was no question what I wanted to do. I started meeting all kinds of people in the industry. Eventually, I was getting more offers to work on films than I had time to do. Some people I worked with said that I had a great vision for it. Now that the vision is gone, I don't have anything. When those fireworks went off, a part of me died. I mean, besides the actual eye parts that squirted all over. Now I feel like the much-talked-about one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest, or a porn star who suddenly became impotent. Speak of the devil. I used to love porn. I found this under my bed. I remember that I left it there the night before the accident. It's funny how pointless this is when you can't see what's really there. It's an odd feeling when the looks of other people all of a sudden don't matter one bit. Should I judge people by the way they smell and what their voices sound like, the way I used to by their looks? Maybe I'll just take up phone sex. After all, I'm not quite dead yet. People once said that the eyes are the gateway to the soul. What happens when that gateway is so easily destroyed? Does that person get trapped inside their soul, or do they end up forever separated from it? Which is worse? The one thing in the world that defined me the most, movies, is now no longer a part of me. I no longer can make a living off of it, or even watch the one thing that has constantly brought me joy throughout the years. Can there ever really be redemption for what is lost? If your family dies, do you just go to the store and buy a new one? If a house burns down, will you just turn your back forever on that house and say, it's no longer my problem? Why should I bother to pick up the pieces when those pieces are broken beyond repair? I guess it's so that everyone else does not have to step on them. That seems to be what life is all about anyway. brushing away broken lives so that new ones can be broken, only to have the cycle repeated over and over throughout history.